Okay, exciting times. Your products have arrived, or they're going to arrive with you very shortly, and you've been sent this video or tagged in this video to talk you through how to use the 4 products that make up pretty much the core range of all of our programs. This is our basic weight loss, fat loss program. Obviously, you can add more onto it, enhancers and snacks and lots of things. But to talk you through these 4 main products, okay, so that you can, from your very first shake, your very first tea, your very first aloe, to make sure that it tastes as good as it tastes. Okay, we want you craving your next shake, craving your next tea. One of the best things about Herbalife is how great it tastes. Okay, so let's make sure we get it right from the start. So I'm going to put these to one side. I'm going to start with these 2 products, okay? So this is your Formula One. I've got the mint choc chip here because it's one of the favorites in this house. Obviously, it comes in 9 different flavors, and it doesn't really matter which one you've chosen. The instructions are going to be the same, okay? So you want to be having 2 scoops of Formula One in every shake. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. It doesn't matter whether you're on weight loss, weight gain, just a healthy breakfast, a healthy meal. It doesn't matter. You always put in 2 scoops of your Formula One into your shake. Okay. Now, if you're making your shake with milk, soy milk, oat milk, any other milk alternative, then you're going to need 250 to 300 ml of that milk. And listen, here's the single biggest tip I can give you, right? Don't put this in a glass with milk and stir it with a fork, right? This needs to go in at very least a shaker, right? And ideally a blender, right? It doesn't matter what blender you use, but in a blender with a cold base, by base I mean milk or water, and plenty of ice, okay? This really should taste, and the consistency of it should be just something, like I said, that you're going to crave. Okay, so don't always expect to get your first shake right, but if you're making it with milk or a milk alternative, 250 to 300 ml of cold milk plus ice in a blender, blend it up for just 10 or 15 seconds is enough. Okay, and you're there or thereabouts. Okay, it's going to make a great tasting shake. Now, hopefully, and we know, right, the huge majority of people starting with Herbalife also start with PDM, okay? It's called protein drink mix. This is what makes this mixable with water, okay? So Formula One isn't designed to be mixed with water on its own. If you mix it with water on its own, it's not gonna have enough protein in it. It's not gonna have enough calories in it. It just doesn't qualify to be a balanced meal, okay? So if you mix it with milk, then you're getting some of the protein, some of the calories from the milk, so it's good enough. But if you want to make the best tasting, best feeling, the leanest shake you can, that is going to help you get best results, then you use PDM as well. Okay, these 2 go together like peas in a pod. And for the women listening to this, okay, then you need to put 1 scoop of PDM in with your 2 scoops of Formula One. Again, 250 to 300 ml of cold water plus some ice in a blender, good to go. Okay, every scoop of this is an extra 7.5 grams of protein, right? For the men, you put 2 scoops of this with 2 scoops of your Formula One. Now, that is a very general suggestion. Now, for the women, if you feel like your shake isn't sustaining you through to snack time or the next time you're going to eat, then feel free to put a little bit more PDM in there, right? It's just like adding a little bit more food to your plate, a little bit more protein. There's no harm in it. Don't worry about the extra calories. The reason it's different for men and women is simply because our bodies, men tend to carry a little bit more muscle mass, and because they carry a little bit more muscle mass, then they need a little bit more protein, right? For the women that exercise regularly, maybe you do carry a little bit more muscle mass. If you want to have two scoops of PDM, no problem at all. But the general rule of thumb is 1 scoop for women, 2 scoops for men. You put them together. And like I said, 250, 350 ml of cold water, plenty of ice, blend it up. It should be smooth, it should be delicious. And just to finish off the Formula One and the PDM, the most important thing, right, is that this keeps you full till snack time and that you really love it, right? If it's not thick enough for you, then by all means, put in a little bit more. Obviously, if you put in a little bit more, it's not going to last you as long, but that's just how it is, right? It's the same with the food in the cupboard. If you eat a little bit more of it each time, it's not going to last you as long. But the great thing about Herbalife is you can get it on next day delivery, right? So make sure that the consistency is right for you. Make sure the taste is right for you. Because otherwise you're going to not enjoy it. And if you're not going to enjoy it, you're not going to keep doing it. And if you're not going to keep doing it, you're going to end up not getting results. Okay, so that's your Formula 1 and PDM. There is 21 servings in here. So if you're one shake a day, it's going to, for breakfast as an example, that's going to last you 21 days. If you're having 2 shakes a day as part of a weight loss or fat loss plan, and it's important to understand that a weight loss plan with Herbalife is 2 shakes a day, usually breakfast and lunch, then it's going to last you 10 days, okay? 1 lap of the health marathon for those of you that are getting involved in that. With the PDM, there's 21 servings in here of 2 scoops, right? But if you're only using 1 scoop, obviously it's going to last you twice as long, okay? But it's the world's #1 meal replacement shake. It's everything you need. Total nutrition, low calorie, great protein, great carbs, 25 vitamins and minerals. Okay, it's perfect, right? Find a way to make a shake that you absolutely love. Okay, so that's how to do it. Next, we're going to talk about the Herbalife tea. Right now, this is called Herbalife tea. It's called Wizzy tea. It's called Buzzy tea. It's called Thermo. Thermo stands for thermogenic. It means it supports your metabolism. So this helps keep your energy levels high. It helps keep you in calorie burning mode. And because of the caffeine in it, it's great for your energy levels as well. So, and by the way, only 6 calories per serving, right? Beautiful. So the difference between this and other green teas, herbal teas that are out there, right, is this is really versatile. So you can have this hot, like a normal herbal tea. You can have it cold, like an iced tea. You can have it warm. You can have it however you want, right? It doesn't really matter how you have it. It just matters that you have it, right? What we say about this is the more you drink, the more you shrink, right? You need to make it at a strength that's right for you. For most people, half a teaspoon in a standard size coffee cup or tea mug is absolutely fine. Let me give you a top tip, right? As somebody who's been drinking this stuff for many years, right? One of the tips with all herbal teas, right, green teas, black teas, that nobody ever gets told is that if you pour boiling water directly onto green and black tea, it can burn it, right? And I know it sounds strange because you're pouring water on, but by burn it, what I mean is that it can make it taste quite bitter, right? And then people go, oh, I don't like that, it's too bitter. The top secret tip with this, right, is mix it in the cup with some cold water first, right? Dissolve it in the cold water first, right? And then put the boiling water on top. Particularly for the ones that are flavored, and this is the peach one, that really brings out the flavor in it. It takes away all the bitterness, makes it sweeter, and makes a real difference to how it tastes, right? So have as many of these as you want in the day, depending on how you are with caffeine. For most people, 2 or 3 a day is enough. I certainly wouldn't be drinking this after 5 p.m, right? Just like you wouldn't have most people wouldn't have a tea or a coffee after 5 p.m. The caffeine is going to keep you awake, but because of its natural caffeine in here, it gives you a much more gentle lift and decline. And also, you know, there's other ingredients in here that are specifically in here to support a weight loss, fat loss program. Okay, so there's 29 servings in here. If you had 3 servings a day, then it's going to last you 10 days, just like the Formula 1, a whole lap of the health marathon. You're going to get incredible results. If you want to eke it out a little bit longer, great. But like I said, the more you drink, the more you shrink. Hot, cold, ice cold, a little bit of cold water first, put the hot water on top to get maximum flavor out of it. And last but not least, one of the most underrated products in the Herbalife catalog, and one of the most important ones. Now, I'm not going to go into all the scientific benefits of aloe, right? Aloe is a superfood. I'd encourage you to go away and Google it for yourself to understand the benefits of aloe for your digestive health. Now, why is digestive health important? because unless your digestive system is clean and working properly, then you're not very efficient at absorbing the nutrition that you do take in. Right? And if you're not good at absorbing the nutrition you're taking in, you need to eat more in order to get the nutrition that the body needs, right? You're hungry all the time. So the reason this is included in our basic program, and the reason we want everybody to get started with Aloe, is we want you to go on a little bit of a detox, right? A digestive cleanse as early in this process as possible. Right? If we can detox your digestive system, cleanse your digestive system early in the process, then you're going to absorb more of the nutrition from the Formula One. Okay, so you're going to, by getting more nutrition, you're going to be hungry less, right? Which is a good thing, right? And your body's going to be getting what it needs, right? So the Aloe is really important. There's 31 servings in here. There's only 2 calories per serving. You can put this, if you just want to put this in your water, that's absolutely fine. What most people do, right, it's called Thermalo, because this is Thermo and this is Aloe. You put them together, it's called Thermalo, right? This is mango aloe. And if you add a capful of this, right, 15 ml is a serving, a capful of this to your warm tea, it gives it a sweet flavor. Right? For those of you with a sweet tooth, it can really help with any sweet cravings. Again, just combining the products means that, you know, it's easier to remember to take them both. I always put a dash of aloe in my tea. It just tastes better, right? It's a great way to get your aloe in you as well. But you can have this again. You can have this in a warm cup of water with a slice of lemon. You can have it cold. You can freeze this into ice cubes and drop it in water. You can do all sorts with it, right? But 31 servings, right? If you had 3 servings a day, 3 capfuls a day, again, it's going to last you 10 days. And this program for 10 days, you're going to have incredible energy levels, okay? You're never going to be hungry. You're going to feel the differences, right, in yourself before you see the differences on the scale. But between the detoxing benefits of the aloe, the energy and metabolism boosting properties of the tea, and the incredible nutrition that's in your Formula One and PDM, okay, you're going to be giving the body everything it needs. Tons of energy, never feeling hungry, and you're going to create that calorie deficit that you're looking for, that is going to allow you to lose weight easier than you've ever lost it before, without any of the downsides that usually come with traditional diets. Okay, so that's your 4 core products. Good luck. If you have any questions as you go, right, just ask your coach or post in this group, and we'll get all the answers to you. Good luck.